Demetrian has defied multiple summons to withdraw from a Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Akran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data.
Orders confirmed, Magos. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility. Class Tyranid sighted.
Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Stay vigilant.
Here it comes. Hold formation and advance.
Tactical advantage deters the Xenos tower. Highsworn identified.
Finishing firepower.
Execute Iron Halo tactics. Contaminant causing bodily distress.
Swapping magazine.
Change position. Maintain formation. Reposition and refocus.
Trigon incoming!
We hold advantageous terrain. The target has secured reinforcements. Leaving wounds. Iron Halo ready. Tyranid unit sighted. Change position. Maintain formation. Contact imminent.
Hurry! Close those gaps!
Alien bioball presence to 0.
Frag grenade deployed. Reloading ammunition. Inactivated maneuvers. Iron. Remember this lesson.
We cannot waste our time or our ammunition. It will have no effect on that monstrosity.
Indeed, Meridian.
Enhanced tactic ready.
Unless the Tyranid Barrow devours the target, its extermination is not mission critical.
Trigon displays aggressive behavior. Engaging elite countermeasures. Xenos countermeasures successful. Iron Haven ready. Obtaining armaments. Additional supplies secured. Injecting stim. Contact imminent. Cover my reload.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Affirmative. Securing efficient transport now. Fresh magazine. Firewall detected. Counter-tactics engaged. Static bombardment detected. Utilizing shock optics. Iron Haven online. Tyranid Biovore obliterated.
Astartes, I have summoned the transport at the request of Nico Scapio.
Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
This positioning is disadvantageous. Do not linger too long in any one spot.
Transport lift. Comprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Scrutinize every movement, brothers. Advance to the lift.
Reloading magazine!
Ignoel welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Never have I encountered a servo skull that speaks in such a manner.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Block out any distractions. Our orders stand.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Nitrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Were I bothered by the servo skull's incessant taunts, I'd shoot it myself.
Specialized biofuel neutralized.
Bounce you down ceramite plantics.
Reloading on target C. Anyone seen a servo skull exhibit such behavior before?
Maintain focus on the mission. Elite level Xenos. Passive up. Iron Halo ready. Tyranid swarm near.
You passed the correct door. It was behind you, where your corpses shall not rot.
Administering aid. Reloading.
The thickness of these walls should provide ample time for the recitation of battle litanies.
Trigon statistical analysis says otherwise.
The Residius system.
Refilling magazines. Packing up equipment. Enhanced tactic ready. Mission update. Trigon has breached Longinus Gamma. It tears through Earth as if it were paper.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Understood, Magos. Alien bioform marked.
Arrived at access point.
Trigon moves to intercept us.
Where the Trigon burrows, the swarm follows.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Procure melter charges and affix them to the Tyranid burrows.
A fine instrument of destruction in my
The
hands.
Departamento Munitorum will be notified of this melter charge requisition.
Utilize melter tactics to negate Xenos' presence.
This is Magos Gallia. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
Melter charge deployment approved.
Collapse their rancid crawlways.
Annihilate Tyranid rally points.
Behold the glory of thermal purification.
Refreshing Trigon tactics. War gear.
I hold a melter charge, brothers.
Melted storage X0111.
Melted fire will cauterize and fuse their tunnels shut.
Your brothers think you are the weakest among them.
Tear the high burrow shut. Place the melters in the hive tunnels.
Melter charge deployment
Without
approved.
Immoral Mitrian, you would all be dead by now.
Tyranid burrow clear. Packing up.
Melted charge source. We could proceed.
Melted charges ready. Protected by gear also available.
Iron Halo ready. Go annihilate Tyranid rally points.
The units will digest the protection of fragments.
Tear the high burrow shut.
substructure demolition achieved.
Advance to the facility, but watch for the Trigon.
Your righteous reek is a beacon to the Tyranid swarm, drawing them closer and closer.
New path ahead.
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitria cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of
When you
soft
die, I
tissue.
will dutifully record your house of agony.
Meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignorer, that I must drag you back into the light.
The receiving system will be your
Equipping fresh magazine.
Xenos scum on scope.
The Emperor sees. Reloading ammunition. Ammunition restocked.
Select preferred method of execution. Decapitation, desiccation, defenestration, dismemberment, disembowelment, drowning,
Strategic point
dissection.
marked.
Would you like to hear more?
Iron Halo ready. We are. Fire grenade!
We eliminated the shrouded menace.
For the Emperor!
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Refilling magazines. Reloading. Additional supplies secured.
None of this matters. You will be dead soon.
We are committed to this cause. Gather replacement power cell.
3 meat lackeys seems like overkill, Gallia. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Mitrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
I beseech
Seek out a power
Gallia.
cell for the generator.
Bear witness to the summation of our
Requisition a fresh
divine
power cell.
arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources. resources and one perfectly good box. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might grows, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte
power
shall
cell.
die here.
We must reawaken these generators with power
In
cells.
the dark.
Equipping fresh magazine. Engage anti-Xenos warfare stratagem. Intercepting projectiles. Tactic ready. Cover my reload. All Tyranid combatants eliminated. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Detecting stim. War gear acquired. Power cell identified.
We must reawaken these generators with power cells.
Xenos countermeasures successful.
The Emperor sees.
Ravener kill confirmed. Reloading ammunition.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with our facility's network. Mitrian will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
You shall have every last thought in her head to dissect, Magos.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Establish perimeter around console. High priority zero. Eliminate.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hopes.
Self-triage. Specialized biowall neutralized. Reloading. Iron Halo ready. Engaging elite countermeasures.
Some of your poor ain't going so long.
Xenos countermeasures successful. Tyranid invasion.
The Emperor sees.
High priority Tyranid eliminated. Packing up equipment. Iron Halo online. Elite level Xenos. Pacify.
These tender drops of Astartes flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Science, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Asset acquired.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
magazine. Concussive ordnance released. Eliminate target before it summons reinforcements. Exposed to noxious agent. Xenos countermeasures successful. Shock grenade launched. Reloading ammunition. Elite level Xenos. Passive up.
Another tyrannid monstrosity to
Tyrannids approaching. Engage weapons. Enhanced tactic ready. Administering aid. Our objective awaits.
Grenade out!
Execute Iron Halo tactics. High priority Tyranid eliminated. Additional supplies secured. Iron Halo ready. For the Emperor!
No storms shall delay us any longer.
This storm is unrelenting.
Fragmentation device in play. Iron Halo protocol in progress. Xenos eradication complete. Refilling magazines.
Commencing reload.
War gear acquired. Enhanced tactic ready. Engaging elite countermeasures. Mark Xenos combatant. Reloading. Ammunition restocked. Relieving wounds. Additional supplies secured.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Confirmed. Meridian will eliminate the Trigon.
Its carapace has frailties. Exploit them!
Conversion operational.
Watch for the leak. It's a melt of wonders to that Xenos pit.
Melter charge deployment approved.
Annihilate the entirety of this repugnant swarm.
Enhanced tactic ready. Placing melter.
Melter fire will cauterize and fuse their tunnels shut.
Intercepting projectiles. Iron hail.
Trigon will try to pounce on us. My scars are
Detecting steel. Xenos tunnel identified. Acquire a melter charge.
Place the melters in the hive tunnels.
Prepping melter mod.
No unholy aberration alive, brothers.
Conversion operational.
Watch for the leak.
Enhanced tactic ready. Updating casualty
The
record.
Emperor still has need of
Standard thanks. Off. Looks like we're on the offensive.
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Meridian. The mission was a success, despite the odds.
I trust this Metrian is no longer a friend of yours, Magos.
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.